Well, it seems like we got another idiot Twitter account getting mad at older games because they can't get mad at newer games because newer games are ugly and boring and trash. So they go back in time a decade plus ago, sometimes even 2 decades ago, to get offended because older games do not take into account modern sensibilities and appropriateness. Appropriateness, is that a word? I don't care. Because they are mad that gaming used to be good and now gaming is trash. And we have a tweet here that says, "Did you find it appropriate?" And obviously I have to censor it. It's a scene, a fun scene, a love scene, whatever you want to call it, between Kratos and Aphrodite in God of War 3. And this Twitter account is asking, did we find it appropriate? Why not? It's a rated M game. A rated M game can show off as much skin as they want. It's a rated M game. You need to be 17 plus to play the game. What is the problem? How is it not appropriate? You can't use the excuse of, oh, maybe a young kid might play the game. No, but we all know what this is about. This is about the fact that it is a beautiful woman, and they hate beautiful women. They hate attractive women, a woman that's not fat and ugly. They hate women that look good and take care of themselves. She is literally a goddess. That's what God of War is. It's Greek mythology. What are you complaining about? I guarantee you that if it was a man sitting in that bed, they would not be complaining because that's considered new, hip, and trendy. But normal relationships, that's weird. Normal is weird to these people, and that's why you get stupid ass tweets saying, did you find this appropriate? I don't see nothing wrong with this at all. Who wouldn't want to be Kratos in that situation? In that situation, it's a whole mini game. We all know the mini games that they did in God of War. It was a good time. Of course, it happens off screen because I don't really necessarily want to see that in gaming. I think it's a bit cringe and awkward to have a whole scene like that. But who wouldn't want to be Kratos in that situation? These people are beyond annoying. They are attacking older games because the new ones are getting attacked for not having the things that we want. And what we want is attractive women and entertainment in video games specifically. And this tweet makes me want to go back and play the whole God of War trilogy because I hate the new games. They turned Kratos into a worthless old man who has to depend on his son shooting bows and arrows. When in the original games, Kratos was this badass that was just taking down all the Greek gods, destroying everybody in his way. He wasn't dependent on his annoying son to shoot bows and arrows. He wasn't weak and old and barely walking around. Like, they ruined the character. They ruined a top tier video game character. Now God of War is trash. The reboot is trash. Ragnarok is trash. It's boring. The gameplay sucks too. It's over the shoulder gameplay that they're doing in the new God of War games are garbage. And now this Twitter account has the gall to attack the God of War games that were actually good. And people in the replies are not dealing with this. Like this one here. It's a top 5 moment in the God of War franchise. It is. The whole goddamn house was shaking. You could hear everything. The tables, the cups, the chalice, the beds, everything was shaking. That's how powerful Kratos is. Crazy powerful. Even the women on the side to him. There was 2 women. I wish I could show this scene, but I can't, obviously. But there were 2 women that were enjoying the view, and they were going crazy. They enjoyed the view so much, they decided to have their own fun with each other. So that definitely is a top 5 moment in the God of War franchise, and we do not get moments like that in gaming in general. Gaming is so boring now. And who doesn't like attractive women? That is what this reply right here is saying. Afraid of some boobies? Since when liking hot women became this controversial? Since they went out of their way and made women ugly across many different video games. It's not a conspiracy. Don't let these idiots try to gaslight you. I can show plenty of examples on screen, and there are many more. Now it's become controversial for women to be attractive because men like attractive women. It's even controversial in real life. You can't even tell women to lose weight anymore without them getting mad and start screaming. But in terms of gaming, they want you to just shut up, do not notice the uglification that is going on. But meanwhile, the men still look the same. The men look like bodybuilders. They look like they go to the gym every day. They look like WWE wrestlers, but the women gotta look terrible. That's modern gaming for you. It's just straight up hypocritical, and that is what this next reply is pointing out. If it was a man in the bed looking at Kratos with that face, would this question of yours exist? Of course not. We all know that they are hypocritical. I don't understand why normal is considered outdated when the weird and the thing that is less than 1% of people doing is considered like the new thing to do, but it's still weird and disgusting. So we all know damn well they would not be complaining. They'll be celebrating and say, look at all the representation, look at all the rainbows, look at all the joy. And then there will be some journalists that say, oh, I feel so represented, I can see myself. It's just so fucking annoying. These people are just all the same, and they all say the same shit over and 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 over. But God forbid we get a good looking woman, then these weirdos want to lose their mind. And that's pretty much what the replies were saying. The replies have some common sense, because gamers are pushing back against this nonsense, this idea that we can't have good looking women anymore. If you have terrible looking women, you are not gonna make money like that. People are tired of it. Whether you like it or not, sex sells. You're never gonna change that. Men love beautiful women, and men will go and support beautiful women, whether it be women in real life or women in media and entertainment. You're never gonna change that, so stop getting mad. You can call us what you want. You can try to attack older games that actually has some masculinity in them and claim it's like inappropriate, or asking us if we find it appropriate, when those games are better than the games we're getting now. Not even just the same franchise. In general, games were better. A decade ago, games had better gameplay. Games had better characters, more interesting characters, better writing, better dialogue, actual art styles, and not this ugly ass Unreal Engine. Games were better in every single category a decade ago. So now you feel the need to attack older games because people are sick of modern games. And we're not going to put up with this. And this tweet is making me actually want to finish the whole God of War trilogy. I never finished those 3 games. So thanks for the recommendation, because you're so fucking stupid. You thought this would make people upset. When it made people upset at you, it made people appreciate those older God of War games. So I'm going to get on that right now. And I don't have much else to say. I don't want to keep repeating myself. So this dumbass tweet attacking the old God of War games, go fuck yourself.